Often we are able to think in Hindi and not clearly communicate in English. This is something many of the native Indian speakers tell me, that it is comfortable for them to think in Hindi and then, possibly translate and speak in English. So it is important to know the right choice of words when you're expressing certain thoughts, because there's never really a literal translation from Hindi to English. And often we go wrong when we try to do the literal translation. Let me give you one example to start with to understand Hindi to English journey. मुझे कुछ साफ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा, आगे धुंध है. So when we are talking about the fact that we can't see clearly, normally because साफ दिखाई नहीं देता is clear is the word that comes to your mind, you end up saying I can't see clearly. Now I'm not saying that's incorrect, but a better way to express this thought would be there is poor visibility due to fog. So मुझे कुछ साफ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा, there is poor visibility. Okay, and aage dhund hai, there is fog up ahead. Okay, so this is the way you will express this same thought from Hindi to English, and definitely it's not a literal translation. रीना की तो आदत है वो छोटी सी बात को बड़ा बना देती है. सो बेसिकली राई का पहाड़ बनाना. नाउ दिस वन इज ट्रांसलेटेड एज Reena is used to making a mountain out of a molehill. Okay, so Rai ka pahad banana is making a mountain out of a molehill. Now, a similar thing can happen at your workplace. अगर कोई बात बढ़ गई, जैसे हमें कहना है कि बात बढ़ गई है, so you can translate it as the matter is escalated. So बढ़ जाना here is not increased. Okay, it is escalated. The matter has escalated. Imagine a scenario where you enjoyed a delicious meal with your friends and suddenly you realize you're not carrying enough cash and you express that thought to your friend, आज cash थोड़ा कम है, तुम pay कर दो. So basically when you're trying to say that you have less cash, don't express the words as less cash. Come cash doesn't mean less cash. You can say that I'm cash strapped today, or I ran out of cash today, so could you please pay on my behalf. So if you're asking someone to do something in your place, you can say could you please pay on my behalf. And shortage of cash or not having enough cash or insufficient cash can be expressed as cash strapped. I'm slightly cash strapped today. Well, the same thought if I extend further and someone wants to say that उन्होंने बिल भर दिया है, तो if somebody says कि मैंने बिल भर दिया है, तो if you are further articulating that thought and saying that Raj ने बिल भर दिया है, तो you will not say Raj has paid the bill, while that's not incorrect again, but you can definitely express it better by saying Raj has settled the bill. So this is how you can express when the payment has been made. Okay, the invoice has been settled, the bill has been settled, the payment has been settled. So use the word settled instead of paid. When a larger group is, stepping out for some fun activity, possibly a picnic or a trip, or for that matter, even for a meal, normally the expenses are then divided among the people who were a part of that experience. Now if I want to express this thought in Hindi, हम कहेंगे कि बिल आधा आधा भरेंगे. Okay, instead in English, you're not going to say half half. You'll end up saying let's split the bill. Okay, so that's a better way of expressing this thought. Let's split the bill. You can even say let's go Dutch, which means the same thing. आप expenses share कर रहे हो. So you can say let's split the bill or let's go Dutch when you want people who are involved in the experience to share the expenses. अगर आप ट्रैफिक सिग्नल पे हो और अपने फोन पे लगातार बात कर रहे हो, so the traffic cop has the authority to take away your phone. Now in Hindi it is said as zabt kar lena. Or I'll give you another scenario. अगर आपने कोई होम लोन लिया है और आप EMIs ढंग से नहीं भर रहे हो, सो द बैंक हैज द अथॉरिटी टू अगेन आपके घर को वो जब्त कर सकते हैं. तो व्हेन देयर इज एन अथॉरिटी फिगर जो कोई चीज हक से ले सकते हैं आपसे, उसे कहते हैं कॉन्फिस्केट. जब्त करना इज कॉन्फिस्केट. सो इफ इट्स अ प्रिंसिपल इन अ स्कूल who can rightfully confiscate any material from the students which is not supposed to be there in school, or if it's a cop or a possibly any authority, a traffic cop for that matter, who can take away or confiscate your mobile for, speaking on the mobile phone while in traffic, or for that matter, if it's a bank who can confiscate your property for not paying your committed dues. So, जब्त कर लेना is confiscate. अगर किसी को ठीक से दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है और या उसकी नजर कमजोर है, which means they are using aids like spectacles or lenses to look at something. So basically उनकी नजर कमजोर है. तो नजर कमजोर होना, the way you will express this in English is he has poor eyesight. Okay, so that's the right way to say it, that he has poor eyesight and hence he uses lenses to look at things. Okay, so he has poor eyesight. इमेजिन आप एक रिसोर्ट गए हो और वहां की सुविधाएं अच्छी नहीं हैं, जिसके वजह से आपका एक्सपीरियंस खराब रहा. नाउ खराब एक्सपीरियंस को बैड एक्सपीरियंस कहने के बदले वी कैन से ऑफुल एक्सपीरियंस और अनप्लेजेंट एक्सपीरियंस. दैट्स द फर्स्ट थिंग. एंड सेकेंड इज सुविधाएं. किसी भी चीज की सुविधाएं, चाहे वो आपके कॉम्प्लेक्स की हो या रिसोर्ट की हो, is amenities. Okay, so the amenities at this particular resort was not up to the mark, and so I had an awful experience or had an unpleasant experience. So suvidhaएं, amenities, kharab experience, awful or unpleasant experience. The lesson that we learned today is Hindi से English बोलते हुए we should never speak literally. Okay, there is no literal translation of Hindi to English. There are certain choice of words. We need to learn those choice of words and express that thought effectively. In our upcoming series of lessons and videos, you can look forward to the Hindi to English series, which will definitely help you to express your thoughts better. And do attempt these sentences in the comment sections. I would love to hear your attempt at everything that I have shared as a part of my lesson in this video today.